Tonight, the Erie County Sheriff is on the defensive after an audit reveals questionable spending. Good evening, I'm Diana Fairbanks. The Sheriff's Office used that money in question to buy new Chevy Tahoes, office furniture, and a computer system. News 4's George RICHERT has more on how the Sheriff is firing back tonight. George.
Well, the money we're talking about is almost $1 million that came from inmates and their families spent on food and phone calls at the holding center. The disagreement is how it should be spent.
It is completely untrue.
Sheriff Timothy Howard got to tell his side of the story at a meeting of the Erie County Legislature's Public Safety Committee after Erie County Comptroller David Schenk released an audit criticizing the sheriff for using money from the holding center's commissary and telephone funds to buy new patrol vehicles, police dogs, and office furniture.
These are things that should normally come out of the general fund.
Schenk claims the money raised through the holding center's commissary is only supposed to be spent on things that benefit the prisoners, like better mattresses or air conditioning. As for the telephone funds, Schenk admits there are no restrictions on that money, but they have traditionally been spent the same way.
What are we arguing over here? I mean, all the money's there.
Well, I'm not sure I understand how you can come to this determination of what's right and what's wrong.
Well, the way we looked at it is things that directly benefited the inmates were acceptable. Things that indirectly benefited the inmates were questionable, and things that didn't benefit the inmates were considered unacceptable.
We need this to benefit the inmates and increase the expense to the taxpayers. Come on. Right? We got deputies driving cars with 150,000 miles and a question that we use profits from the telephone to buy new patrol cars because the general fund can't give me the money for that. It's like saying that I should be criticized for that. I will take it to my grave in disagreement that the inmates have enough benefits, the taxpayers have plenty enough burden.
Now, the legislature committee tabled the issue for now. This audit was released about 10 days before Election Day.